Good morning. It's January 23rd, 2026, and across the United States, people are waking up to a scene that feels almost surreal. Overnight, a powerful winter storm has transformed familiar neighborhoods into icy landscapes, blanketing cities and towns in a thick layer of snow and ice. The air is crisp, the sky heavy with clouds, and the world outside your window looks more like a snow globe than a typical January morning. This isn't just another winter storm. This is a mammoth system, stretching its icy grip across more than half the country. From the Great Plains to the Atlantic coast, a swirling mass of snow, sleet, and freezing rain is making its way eastward, disrupting daily life for millions. Meteorologists are calling it one of the most significant winter weather events in recent memory, and its impact is being felt far and wide. This isn't your average snow day. Millions are under winter weather alerts as the storm stretches from the Midwest to the South. Phones are buzzing with emergency notifications, and local news stations are urging everyone to stay indoors if possible. In cities like Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville, residents are bundling up and bracing for what could be days of hazardous conditions. We're seeing extreme cold, heavy snow, and dangerous ice, with cities from Minneapolis to Atlanta bracing for impact. In the Midwest, blizzard conditions are reducing visibility to near zero, making travel nearly impossible. Meanwhile, in the South, where snow is a rare sight, roads are quickly becoming treacherous as freezing rain coats everything in a slick layer of ice. Northern states face life-threatening wind chills, with temperatures plunging well below zero and winds making it feel even colder. In Minnesota and the Dakotas, exposed skin can freeze in minutes. Meanwhile, the South contends with the freezing rain and sleet, turning roads into ice rinks, catching many drivers off guard and leading to dangerous conditions on highways and local streets. Even places like Georgia are under winter storm watches. This system is affecting tens of millions in very different ways. For many in the Deep South, this is the first time they've seen snow accumulate on their lawns and cars. Power outages are being reported as ice weighs down trees and power lines, and local officials are scrambling to keep up with the rapidly changing conditions. Across the country, grocery stores and hardware shops are seeing long lines as people stock up on essentials: food, water, batteries, and supplies to help them weather the storm. Many are preparing for the possibility of being snowed in for several days, and communities are coming together to help neighbors, especially the elderly and those most vulnerable to the cold. Officials urge everyone, be prepared, stay safe, and avoid unnecessary risks. Emergency services are stretched thin, responding to accidents and power outages, and they're asking the public to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary. Families are being reminded to check on loved ones, keep emergency kits handy, and have a plan in case the power goes out. School closures and government shutdowns are already underway as the storm's heaviest bands approach major cities. Snowplows are working around the clock to keep main roads clear, but side streets and rural areas may remain impassable for some time. Many businesses have closed their doors, and public transportation is running on limited schedules or has been suspended entirely in some regions. The next 48 hours are critical. Stay tuned for updates and guidance to help you navigate this historic weather event. Local news and weather services will continue to provide the latest information, including changes in the storm's path, updated forecasts, and important safety tips. Remember, conditions can change rapidly, so it's important to stay informed and be ready to adapt as needed. And now, let's look at what you can expect in your area. Whether you're facing heavy snow, dangerous ice, or bitter cold, we'll break down the forecast and help you prepare for what's ahead. Stay safe, stay warm, and let's get through this together. What is a winter storm, really? It's a cold season storm bringing snow, sleet, or freezing rain, depending on the temperature layers in the atmosphere. If it's below freezing from cloud to ground, you get snow. Add a warm layer in the middle, and snow turns to sleet, or worse, freezing rain. Freezing rain is the most dangerous. Rain falls, then freezes instantly on cold surfaces, creating treacherous black ice and snapping power lines. This storm is a complex system, delivering heavy snow to the Midwest, and dangerous ice to the South. Understanding these differences is key to knowing what hazards you face. Whether it's snow, sleet, or ice, each brings its own risks. That's why meteorologists are watching the storm so closely. Stay alert to what's happening in your region. It's all part of the winter storm story. When a storm of this magnitude sweeps across the country, the impact on travel is immediate and overwhelming. Highways that are usually bustling with traffic grind to a halt as snow piles up faster than plows can clear it. Cars and trucks become stranded, sometimes for hours, as drivers wait for help or for the roads to become passable again. At the same time, airports are thrown into chaos, with thousands of travelers suddenly facing canceled flights and long delays. The ripple effect stretches from coast to coast, affecting not just those in the storm's direct path, but anyone hoping to travel across the country. Across the region, fleets of salt trucks and snowplows work around the clock, trying to keep major routes open. Crews battle freezing temperatures and relentless snowfall, spreading salt and sand to prevent ice from forming and to give drivers a fighting chance. Despite their efforts, the sheer volume of snow and the intensity of the storm make it nearly impossible to keep up. In many neighborhoods and cities, the storm simply overwhelms the infrastructure. Streets disappear under a thick blanket of snow, and abandoned vehicles dot the landscape, left behind by drivers who had no choice but to seek shelter. Emergency services struggle to reach those in need, and the blizzard continues to bury everything in its path. Major interstates, the lifelines of cross-country travel, are blocked by long lines of stranded vehicles and jackknife trucks. Emergency vehicles weave through the chaos, trying to assist those stuck in dangerous conditions. For many, the journey comes to an abrupt and unexpected stop. With conditions deteriorating rapidly, authorities have no choice but to close roads and set up blockades. Police and highway patrols urge everyone to stay off the roads unless absolutely necessary, emphasizing that safety must come first. The situation is just as dire at airports. From Chicago to Atlanta, departure boards light up with the words, "canceled" and "delayed." Thousands of flights are grounded, leaving travelers stranded in terminals, unsure when they'll be able to continue their journeys. The effects ripple outward, causing delays and cancellations at airports nationwide. Even Atlanta, home to the world's busiest airport, is bracing for major disruptions. Staff work tirelessly to de-ice planes and keep runways clear, but the relentless snowfall and freezing rain make it a constant battle. Travelers huddle together, checking their phones for updates and hoping for good news. Icy runways and poor visibility make flying dangerous, forcing airlines to ground planes and delay travel plans. Pilots and crews wait for the all-clear, but safety is the top priority, and no risks are taken when conditions are this severe. If you absolutely must travel, experts recommend checking for updates constantly, packing a winter emergency kit with blankets, food and water, and preparing for long waits. Patience is essential, as delays are almost guaranteed. Don't assume your flight or route is clear. Conditions can change in an instant. Road signs may be obscured by snow, and flight statuses can shift from on time to canceled with little warning. In times like these, patience and preparation are your best tools. Whether you're waiting in an airport or preparing your car for a winter journey, taking extra precautions can make all the difference. For now, this powerful storm has effectively put a giant closed sign on much of the nation's travel network, reminding us all of the power of nature and the importance of staying safe until the skies clear and the roads reopen. When a powerful winter storm strikes, one of the most dangerous and disruptive consequences is the sudden loss of electricity. As temperatures plummet and the wind howls outside, entire neighborhoods can be plunged into darkness, leaving families to face the bitter cold without the comfort and safety of heat or light. For many, the fear of a power outage during an Arctic blast is very real, and for good reason. Freezing rain and sleet can quickly coat trees and power lines in a thick, heavy layer of ice. The weight becomes too much for branches and wires to bear, causing them to bend, snap, and crash to the ground. When this happens, millions of people can suddenly find themselves without power, sometimes for days at a time. As the storm continues to rage outside, utility crews work tirelessly, braving the elements to restore electricity. But icy roads, downed trees, and high winds make their job incredibly difficult and dangerous. Even with all those hands on deck, repairs can be slow, and it may take several days before power is fully restored to every home and business affected by the storm. Without heat, the temperature inside your home can drop rapidly, making it almost as cold indoors as it is outside. Hypothermia and frostbite become real threats, especially for young children, seniors, and anyone with health conditions. The longer the outage lasts, the more dangerous the situation becomes for the most vulnerable members of the community. That's why it's so important to have a safe heating plan in place before the storm hits. If you have a fireplace or wood stove, make sure it's in good working order and that you have plenty of dry firewood. If you use a generator, always operate it outside and away from windows to prevent deadly carbon monoxide buildup. Never use stoves, ovens, or grills indoors for heat. And always keep a carbon monoxide detector with fresh batteries nearby. To conserve warmth, gather everyone in a single room and close the doors to keep the heat in. Use as many blankets, sleeping bags, and layers of clothing as you can find. Cover windows with blankets or plastic sheeting to reduce heat loss, and block drafts with towels or rolled-up clothing. Every little bit helps when you're trying to stay warm without electricity. Don't forget to check on your neighbors, especially those who are elderly, disabled, or living alone. A quick visit or phone call can make all the difference, ensuring they have the supplies and support they need to get through the storm safely. Prepare for the possibility of several days without electricity. Stock up on batteries, flashlights, candles, and non-perishable food that doesn't require cooking. Keep extra water on hand, and make sure you have any necessary medications easily accessible. Your safety and comfort depend on being ready for the worst. Take these warnings seriously. The cold can be relentless and unforgiving, and it's easy to underestimate just how quickly conditions can become life-threatening. Stay indoors as much as possible, and avoid unnecessary travel until the storm has passed and it's safe to go outside. Remember, immediate action and preparation can save lives. Not just your own, but those of your loved ones and neighbors. Stay alert, stay warm, and stay safe until the power returns and the storm is over. This storm isn't just disrupting travel, it's shaking up the sports world too. Championship football games and college events are in limbo, with open-air stadiums facing snow, ice, and brutal cold. Player safety and fan travel are top concerns. Leagues are considering postponements if conditions worsen. Universities are canceling games, prioritizing community safety over competition. Even the most anticipated matchups can't outplay Mother Nature. For fans and athletes, it's a tough but necessary call. All eyes are on the forecast to see if these games will go on. Let's talk about keeping your family safe. Preparation is key. Build a winter emergency kit, 3 days of food and water, a manual can opener, flashlights, batteries, and a weather radio. Gather blankets, sleeping bags, and warm clothes in one spot. Layer up to stay warm. Stock up on medications and first aid supplies. Designate a warm room for everyone to gather and conserve heat. Keep kids calm with books and games. Your attitude sets the tone. Prepare your car. Keep the gas tank half full, and pack blankets, snacks, and a phone charger. Don't wait until the power goes out. Get ready now. A little planning turns a crisis into a manageable challenge. Stay safe, stay together, and stay informed. Your home needs protection too. Frozen pipes are a costly disaster. Insulate exposed pipes with foam sleeves or towels, and let faucets drip to keep water moving. Open cabinet doors under sinks to let warm air circulate. Disconnect garden hoses and drain outdoor spigots to prevent bursts. Prevention is far cheaper than repairs. When shoveling snow, take it slow. Push, don't lift, and use your legs, not your back. Cold weather strains your heart. Take breaks and stay hydrated. If you have health issues, ask for help with snow removal. Protect your home and your health. Don't take unnecessary risks. A few simple steps can save you a lot of trouble. Even in a dangerous storm, nature creates moments of wonder. Snow rollers, wind-formed hollow snowballs have appeared in open fields, a rare and magical sight. The Great Lakes are freezing over, transforming into vast, icy landscapes visible from space. These phenomena are beautiful reminders of nature's power, even as they disrupt daily life. Frozen lakes affect shipping and local weather, but they're also breathtaking to behold. Amid the storm's dangers, don't miss these moments of awe. Nature's artistry is on full display. As this storm continues, your best defense is staying informed. Weather changes fast. Forecasts can shift from light snow to blizzard in hours. Use trusted sources, TV, weather apps, and no AA radios for real-time alerts. Take watches and warnings seriously. Prepare when a watch is issued, act immediately for a warning. If officials say stay off the roads, listen. They're seeing the danger firsthand. This storm will pass, but until then be patient, prepared, and connected. Check on neighbors and make safe choices for your family. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll keep you updated every step of the way.